Welcome back!
Welcome!
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the We're Just Girls podcast.
Just girls.
We are your hosts,
Lana Hart.
and Erin O'Day, and we're just girls who are sweating profusely and didn't think it through when we bought these sweatshirts and sweatpants in the wintertime. And now it's summer, and we're sweating.
Yes, it's like 90 degrees
It's so
today.
freaking hot.
And all these lights make it a little bit warm in here.
Mm-hmm.
And so if in future episodes you see us in cut-off sweatshirts.
We're really thinking about trying to buy duplicates of
Yeah.
these and just cutting the pants and the sleeves off
Yeah.
and just rocking with that.
Or if any sweat... These guys gotta get out of
Why are
here.
you laughing at us?
Oh, man.
Are you sure? No. Okay, so let's just get... There's a good chance that there might be technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
We're a little bit worried about it. Producer is not in the room, so we're trying out auto cut,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see how it works. You know
We'll
what?
see.
We're on a test run here.
Yeah, yeah. But that means we're left unsupervised.
We are so unsupervised right
again,
now.
because producer got sick and tired of listening to us talk, and his
Mhm.
excuse is to
Mhm.
go talk to other producer.
Mhm.
So
So
I think they're gonna be kissing the whole time.
okay, now he's finally gone. He was just peeking in that whole time.
But he was.
Yeah, producer was.
Was the door not fully
No,
closed?
it was
How did I
cracked.
not notice
Okay,
that?
now we're unsupervised.
Okay, now
So
we're
it's gonna get
unsupervised.
raunchy because we
Okay.
both have some book updates
Oh yeah.
and some life updates.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about, and then we'll talk about books because
Mhm.
Erin's getting pretty close to
Guys.
finishing Fourth Wing.
I don't know there's no producer, so I don't know which camera is capturing this. Hopefully this one. Can you see how far into the book I am? Can you see?
Can you see it?
Because I don't know if you remember last time, I was like in the first third of the book. Now I'm in the last third of the book, okay? I'm cruising for a bruising.
She's about to get real. And I finished Crescent City,
Whoop,
and I can't stop thinking about it. So my Crescent City updates will be spoiler free. So if you haven't read Crescent City yet, but you have read other SJM books, feel free to listen because Erin has not read Crescent City
Mhm.
yet, and she will be.
Mm-hmm.
So
And my fourth
It
wing
will be
updates
spoiler.
will not be spoiler free.
Yes.
There are going to be tons of spoilers in there.
because we're just going to be talking about exactly what she's
Mhm.
reading and where she's
Mhm.
at. So
Wait, is Crescent City a completed series or are there going to be more books?
there's going to be more. At first, I thought it was completed, like the way that the third one finished. Like it felt at least like it could be complete.
Mm-hmm.
But she did say that there is a fourth one coming. And all I'm going to say is it's all fucking connected. But, okay. Sorry, we weren't supposed to talk about books yet. All right, we will come back to books. So, sorry we're behind on podcasts
I know, guys,
again. I was ill, and then producer was ill, so it
Mhm.
just kept getting pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's life, okay? But
And-
summer's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, summer, and also the next few months. My wedding's
That's
in a
true.
few months, so the next few months, it might be very. The podcast is going to be sparse and scarce the next few months because
So please.
we're both going to be very busy because obviously
don't give
Lana
up on
is in my
us.
wedding, so there's going to be a lot going on. Like all of July, there's a
Yeah.
possibility we won't get a single podcast out in
Yes.
July. We are so busy in
Yes.
July, and we
Because
really,
I'm
really
moving
apologize.
into a new house. We
Mhm.
have your bachelorette trip,
Mhm.
and then a week later we go to Nashville.
Mhm. And I have
so-
so many wedding
Yeah.
appointments that month. It's insane. Unfortunately, we're gonna be out living our summer lives.
Sorry.
But then
We
fall's
will
gonna come around.
try to update, sneak some in there
Mhm,
whenever
mhm.
we can.
But the good news is excuse me. The good news is whenever we do get to podcast, hopefully, if we're out living our summer lives, we're gonna have a lot of updates.
Have
Like the
so
podcast,
much.
they may be few and far between, but I'm expecting them to be very juicy.
I can't wait for the one after your bachelorette trip.
It's going to be
It's like, should we come in on the Monday when we come
Like,
home Sunday? And we're just going to be sitting on the podcast
just like dead.
hey guys, welcome back.
And we should still
that's
be
it.
in our costumes from the batch.
Yes.
But that's secret. You guys will have to wait and
Yes.
see. You guys will have to tune in on mid-July for that episode to see what I'm talking about.
To see
From
what
the
her
batch.
bachelorette themes are. So
I just went brain
there's
dead.
there's something that I wanted to talk about, but you guys can't judge me for it, please.
Ooh, I'm excited. We listen and we don't judge. Repeat after me, ladies and gents. We listen and we don't judge. Go ahead, Lana.
It's really not that juicy. It's just
I was so
if
ready.
I'm a little bit off today, it's because I feel sick to my stomach.
Slay.
And let me tell you why. Please don't judge me, guys.
I'm ready.
So I went to Aldi on my way home from work before I got home to pick up some stuff I needed for dinner.
Mhm.
And while I was there, I bought a little pack of salami because I love
Yum.
having some salami to snack on. I ate the entire pack of salami by the time I got home because I also did not bring lunch to work today because I've been a wreck. So I was starving.
Okay, well then,
And I ended up eating the entire pack of salami on
as
my
you
way
should,
home.
as you should, if you hadn't
And
eaten
then-
anything all day.
Yeah, but now I feel sick to my freaking stomach. I realize that's why I snack on salami and I don't eat an entire pack of it. So, please don't judge me. And I
would
feel
never.
like as much as I love salami, I never want to look at it again. So,
I feel like that exact same situation, except not actually at all, happened to me when I was little because I used to love salami when I was little.
Mhm.
And then I remember one day I just couldn't stop eating it. And then I got really sick. And then I never ate it again
Yeah.
until I was an adult. Like, I've eaten it recently.
Yeah.
But so hopefully you'll be able to eat salami again soon.
Hopefully. I didn't actually get like sick off of it for a moment. I thought so there. But I'm just a little bit queasy from it. So hopefully it'll just be like a couple weeks and I'll be good to
Couple weeks.
couple weeks. Guys, I don't eat salami that often. I really don't.
Only when there's a
but-
cheese board.
Because I can't eat cheese, but if there's a cheese board, I'ma be eating that cheese.
Oh, that is so good. I freaking love a cheese board.
Oh, that reminds me. So, remember how I was saying we should do a little segment about feelings men will never understand?
Yes.
One of the ones that I thought of was men will never understand the feeling of sharing a good cheese board with your girls.
Never.
Never. Men might enjoy like eating it, but they don't appreciate the beauty of a charcuterie board.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
It's my sister is like a freaking professional when it comes to making charcuterie boards, and we did like a little bridesmaid thing, and my sister made the most beautiful charcuterie board, and we housed that thing. Not a crumb was left.
No.
We
went to town.
devoured that.
She has some good pics on
Oh,
there.
it was so good. Well, I mean, I picked out the cheese.
Oh, okay.
Based on her recommendations, she told me like
Mm,
a breakdown
yeah.
of what to get, and then I got what was on her list.
Guys, go to Aldi for your charcuterie boards. They
Aldi?
have the best cheeses.
Aldi has such
Especially
good
if you
cheese.
like goat cheese. They have
Mhm.
really good goat cheeses there.
Mhm.
And this is coming from someone who can't eat dairy. So if I'm
Womp
saying you
womp.
should eat literally.
My fiance can't eat dairy either, and it makes my life really hard because I love dairy.
I know.
The other night, though, we were driving past Doritos, and I was like, "Ugh, I really want like a sweet treat, like ice cream or something. And I could never get ice cream with my fiance because he's lactose intolerant. But we were driving past Doritos. I was like, oh, should we get Ritas? Like, never expecting him to actually pull in. And we missed the turn. And then I was like, shoot, I should have said it earlier. But then he pulled a Yui really quick, and we went and got Ritas together, and it was so much fun.
Because
it was just like a nice
even
treat.
minus the dairy thing, he's not a sweet treat type
No,
of
not
guy.
at all.
So
He
that's
he ate the water ice. He literally got a small water ice, which at Rita the smalls is like
yeah.
that
The
big.
smalls
They're
are
huge.
still yeah.
And he didn't even finish it all the way. We both ate like 95% of them and then couldn't finish them.
Mm.
And the whole car ride home, he was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have had that." He's like, "God, I have such a sharp pain in my stomach. Oh God!" And I was like, "Do you need me to drive? Like, you had water ice. You're freaking fine." was not being caring at all. And he was like, "Yeah, God, my stomach." I was like, "Bro, chill." But it was still
man.
really enjoyable.
I actually did have ice cream on Friday. Last Friday.
I got a gelati, so I did have ice cream also.
Yeah, I got a soft serve twist cone from the new ice cream shop.
Where? In here?
In Westchester, yeah. Westchester ice cream, you know.
Oh, yes. I haven't been there yet.
Shout out all the Westchesterians know the famous Westchester pizza, Westchester steaks. Now they got Westchester ice cream. I got freaking soft serve twist there. I haven't had a real ice cream in probably a year, and boy, I love soft serve.
Oh boy.
That's
How about also that new place, bless you,
sorry guys,
in Westchester that's like 15 restaurants in one thing?
oh,
have you heard about that?
yes,
It's called Wonder, I think.
my man's tried it. He was really excited, and I got mad at him because I was waiting to try it until I was with him, and then he tried it without me.
He would too.
Yeah.
He so would.
He would. He is that type of guy. Love you, but
Love you. No.
really?
Really? Yeah, I'm really interested in it. But it's not like a sit-down restaurant,
no. It's like, what do they call it? Like a ghost kitchen or whatever, where it like makes food from like other restaurants, and it just has like everything you can imagine.
I've never
heard
heard anything of it. If any of you guys have heard of something like this, let us know. And if there's others like around the country or wherever you are, we want to know about it. So tell us.
Yeah.
Also, for those
Tell
of you
us
who
your
don't
deepest,
know,
darkest secrets.
Yeah. Do that. Actually, please do that.
Oh, that's another thing. Men will never understand the feeling of telling your deepest, darkest, most intrusive inner thoughts to their best friend, because men don't talk about those things, and females do. And the amount of times that there is a thought that I think I'm going to take, I don't know, the salami's got me amped up. What did the salami do to me?
It had some sort of chemical in it.
The amount of times that Erin and I are hanging out and I have thoughts in my head that I thought I was taken to my grave with me, because I'm like, nobody can know that I think these things. These thoughts are fucked up. And then we're sitting there and Erin's just like, you know what I was thinking the other day? And then she shares it. I'm like, Erin, I thought I was going to take this to my grave.
It happens so, like, more often than it should. And it's vice versa, where I'll be like, I will never admit to this. And then you'll say it. I'm like, okay, well, now I'm admitting to it because you just said it.
Exactly.
So
Literally.
At least we're always in the same boat.
Exactly.
But I will rarely tell people outside of you those things.
So sorry, guys. You'll never know what these things are. Erin is the only one who ever gets to know those thoughts.
It's the circle of trust. What do Winston and Nick call it? The cone of trust. What is it? The vault. Like, they have to keep the secrets in the vault.
Yes.
And Nick can only have 5 in there at a time, so they have to, like, splurge one to put a new one in.
Oh, my gosh. What is it just called, like, the vault? Or
What's
the
cone of trust? What is that from? That's from, like, a show.
Is that also from New Girl? I haven't watched New Girl in a while.
Me either.
Because I've been intentionally trying to not watch New Girl because I watch it so much I can like quote every single episode word for word, and it's way funnier when I forget what happens. And my memory, I just have to give myself like 6 months and I'll forget everything that happened on the show. So trying to intentionally not watch it unless I'm watching it with my boyfriend because he's never seen it. So
I've watched a few episodes recently because anytime I start rewatching or watching a new show that I'm like, okay, I want to watch this for me, my fiance will watch a few episodes with me and then I can't watch it without him. So I was like, okay, I have nothing. All of my shows that I want to watch right now, I can't watch without him.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what? I'm popping a New Girl. And I started watching New Girl, but then now I can't watch that without him either because he got back into it. And he was like, okay, wait, don't watch the next one without me.
Yeah. What I'll do is, like, me and my boyfriend were on season 6. So I'll go and I'll, like, start watching at, like, season 2. And then I'll stop watching once I get to, like, end of season 5 or something.
I thought there was a bug on the show. There wasn't.
Thank goodness.
What's the other one that you told me earlier? that men will never understand?
Oh, men will never understand the feeling of singing Pink Pony Club at the bars with any girls, especially like your close girlfriends, but literally any girls.
So much fun.
The one time I was at the bar with just guys, like my boyfriend and all of his guy friends, and Pink Pony Club came on, and I was singing it, and all the guys are just like, this freaking bitch. This random girl sees me, grabs my arm, and yanks me over to her and her girlfriends, and then we sang the rest of the song together. So it doesn't even have to be your close girlfriends.
No.
Any girl.
And also,
Any girl.
I love that girl that she saw you trying to go nuts to that song, and the boys not giving anything. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to help this girl out. She needs to be around girls right now.
Pink Pony Club brings the girls
It's
together.
a girl anthem.
It is for the girls. And the gays.
Yep,
but
it's for the girls and the gays.
So some of these that men will never blah, blah, blah. Some of the things where it's like men will never understand, and it's only things girls will understand. A lot of them are girls and the gays.
Yeah. Sorry that we haven't been saying that.
So
for the girls and the gays.
For the girls and the gays. But yes, men will never understand the feeling of Pink Pony Club in the club.
In the club. We all fan.
In the club with your friends. And the other one I said on that similar note, men will never understand the feeling of being a girl in the girls' bathroom at the bars.
Yes.
Nothing like it.
That is so fun. Or also can be very scary sometimes.
Yes. Every once in a while.
It can get a little scary
but
in
most
there.
of the time.
90% of the time, it's a great time.
It's great.
Energy's up. Girls are complimenting each other. Girls are giving each other tips about things.
Yeah, one girl might be crying, but then every other girl comes together and hypes up that girl. So
the writing on the walls, literally, is always enjoyable. There's always something crazy written on the walls. Always some crazy drawing of boobs or butts or something.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun to witness. And I just like doing a girls' trip to the bathroom in the bars.
Yeah.
When we're hammered.
Yeah.
And fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up. We never started the timer.
We're just raw dogging this episode today.
We really are.
Literally.
I have no... Everyone leave me alone.
Stop
My
it.
phone won't stop lighting up. I hate it.
We're busy.
Yeah, so
sorry, guys. We're
on one today.
We're on one. I had another thought in my head that... but...
I'm trying to think of one for the thing that men will never understand for women. I'm like, vibrator.
Some men might.
Some men might.
Real men.
No, that was just the first thing that popped into my head. I'm sorry that I said it. You know what else a lot of men won't understand is just crap reality TV.
Exactly.
It's so good.
So good.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yes.
I know you haven't gotten far into it, but
yes.
I watched the first episode and I was like, this is the worst show I've ever seen. I hate every second of it. Then the last 5 minutes happened and I said, hold the phone. This just got good. And then I binged the rest of season 1 and season 2 in like 3 days. And the whole time, my fiance was like, why are you watching this crap? It's horrible. He got very heated about it.
He did.
It was so
funny. We were drinking one night, and I think you brought it up.
Yeah, because I was like, you guys have to watch it.
You're like, you guys all have to watch it. And then he just went off about how much he hated the show for like 10 minutes. And we're all just like sitting there in silence.
So unlike him.
Yeah, he never... I think
like the happiest,
I've seen him mad...
guy.
2 times. I have known this man for 6 years now, and I think
7
I have
even.
Probably 7 at this point, and I have seen this man mad like 2 times, I think. And one was a very serious situation, and the second one was him talking about the secret lives of Mormon wives.
It was so funny.
He went on for like 10 minutes, and we're all just sitting there like,
I was like,
what the hell?
It was hilarious. I cracked up.
It was funny.
I brought it up to him later, and I was like laughing about it, and he was like, "Oh, what? A guy can't have an opinion?" Like joking. He was joking, but it was so funny. But yeah, that show. The whole time I was watching it, I was like, "This is trash. I hope it runs for 10 years. I never want it to stop."
Yes,
it's horrible, and I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for season 3.
It's the best. Trash TV I love in general, but when you're feeling sick too, it is the absolute best thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching it like halfway through my sickness,
Mm-hmm.
and then my boyfriend got sick like right as I was in the peak. He started getting sick. So then as I was watching it, he started to feel really, really sick. So then he enjoyed it, because normally my boyfriend doesn't like TV in general, really. Like, he doesn't watch anything. It's like twisting his arm to get him to watch New Girl with me, even though he does like it. But he doesn't like TV. He hates reality TV, especially unless it's like a game show, not game show, but like Big Brother. Like, he loves Big Brother, and that's about it. So trashy reality TV, he hates it. So when he told me he actually liked it, I was like, yes. But then he started feeling better, and we watched an episode, and he was like, turn this off, I don't like it anymore.
Damn it!
It was also the episode where they're in Vegas.
Oh my.
So, and they had it was beginning a Vegas trip right when what's her name, Layla, started getting into a fight with her. Not Layla. Layla's the girl who got a divorce, isn't she? Jen's the one who got into a big fight with her husband.
Yep.
And that was the start of the fight is pretty much where I left off. And that's when my boyfriend was like, okay, I'm not enjoying this anymore.
Damn, that's such a juicy spot to stop, too.
I think he just really enjoyed hating on Whitney,
as does everyone,
and Whitney,
as does everyone.
And Whitney wasn't really in it at that point, so
don't worry.
I think that's why,
in a big way.
Oh, I believe it, because she can't not be the center of attention. Everything has to be about her.
She keeps coming up on my For You page, and I watch it every time. I have to admit, she's so good at rage baiting. And every single time I just stand there. I just sit there and I'm just watching her on TikTok, and I'm so intrigued because you know what? She's doing these dances, and I've got to admit, she's kind of eating. Like, she's kind of killing it. Like,
I actually need to watch them. I don't think I've actually.
They were never ever on my TikTok ever. I would see Taylor a few times because she has the son that looks like Stefan, and we're big Vampire Diary girls. So whenever I would be watching Vampire Diaries, she would be coming up on my For You page. But other than her, I had never seen any of the other ones. I saw Whitney because she was the one that did the dance with her baby who was in the hospital.
Yes.
And that was on everyone's For You page. I
remember seeing that, and I was like, I have no idea what the hell this is about, because at the time I didn't know, so.
Yeah, I remember everyone being like, oh, Whitney from Mom Talk. I was like, who the hell is Whitney
I'm
from
sure
Mom
now
Talk?
I'll start getting them, because now that I know who they are, if I see them, now I'll watch it instead of just scrolling past. But
it's kind of entertaining when they come up on your For You page. I'm not going to lie. I would have hated it before watching the show, but now that I'm invested in their lives, I'm like, okay, wait, I'm going to watch this really quick. And
obviously.
So that show, phenomenal. The other show that you just watched it too, right?
Yes, because you told me to watch it.
Overcompensating, guys. If you have not watched this show, Overcompensating, it's on Prime Video. If you have not watched it, you are missing out. It is the best show.
It is so funny.
Maybe ever. I love that show.
I was hooked.
It's only one season right now, but I was hooked in the first 15 minutes of it.
I was obsessed with it, but why do I miss him being in the closet?
Like, me too,
sorry,
kind of.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alerts!
I miss him being in the closet. I know he was, barely out of the closet at the end.
Yeah.
Like, it was at first
even,
just to,
really.
What's her face?
Carmen.
And then at, the very end, it was oh, cliffhanger. She accidentally kind of just, outed him in front of everyone, and then show ends.
And if they don't get picked up for another season or a few more seasons, I will blow the roof off this place.
But yeah, I kind of miss when he was still pretending to be straight, with Carmen and everything too.
Everybody was so perfectly cast. Like, the whole cast is perfect. And also, something so precious. My For You pages has literally just been Overcompensating and Mormon Wives. That's literally my whole For You page.
Overcompensating TikTok.
And so I've been just doing all my research on it. And Benito Skinner, who created the whole show and stars in it, he said that he started Overcompensating shortly, like when he went into school and he was around more male people. His early life, he was just surrounded by females, like his mom, his sister, his godmother. And he talked about his godmother so much and how she was probably the only person who, like, really knew, even though he never came out to her before she passed away. She was, like, the only person that, like, really knew. And, like, she would let him wear his pants on his head as, like, hair and, like, buy him, like, Bratz dolls and stuff. And her name is Carmen. So he named the main girl character in his show after his godmother. Which, like, bro, it was so precious. I died when I read that.
Love it. And the one thing that I do like about, him coming out to Carmen and all that is, like, I do like to see the character development. I'm not saying I didn't like it when he came out because I didn't like him being gay. No, obviously.
Not at all. Oh my God.
It was just so funny seeing him
so
overcompensating.
Yes.
It was so funny seeing him try and act straight. But, like, now as it turns into him, like, coming out, it's more like, instead of just watching it because it's funny, it's watching it because I'm enjoying the storyline.
Yes. And I want to see the character development.
Growth and stuff like that. So I am still enjoying it. But
and it's going to be so
it was just
interesting
so funny
to see him navigate, like, coming out,
actually
kind of.
being
but
gay.
watching him try to convince everyone he's in the closet is so funny.
Yeah,
So,
just watching him act straight is just...
Oh my God, it's so funny. Like, it starts out in, like, the first 5 minutes of the show, the first episode. It starts out, the mom goes, it's like, Benny, wake up. He's like, I'm up. And she goes, oh, my perfect boy. And then he, like, hops out of bed so fast and goes up to the mirror. He goes, what's up? Yo, I'm Benny. I love pussy. It's just so funny. The whole show is just
one of the
perfection.
most unhinged scenes, that's one of my favorites, though, is when he's eating the girl out. Sorry, bad timing for you to drink your water. You can't spit it.
Oh my God, I almost just choked. It's so funny.
Like, she's just sitting there going, meow. And he's sitting there Googling, why is Viagra not working?
As he's going down on her.
Literally, he's going down and he's searching why is
God.
Viagra not working.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
funny.
And frickin' Haley, the roommate, is
my
favorite character maybe of all time of any show ever. She is so funny. And my poor fiance, I've become so obsessed with her, and my whole For You page is her. I've started to, like, act like her.
Oh,
and
no.
my fiance keeps being like, okay.
That, doesn't he?
He's like, where the heck is Erin? I can't talk to this girl anymore.
Like,
bring
get her
Erin
out.
back. I'm like,
Get her
sorry, she
out.
doesn't exist here. She's gone. Okay? I killed her. Yeah, I freaking love that show.
Gosh.
I love that show. So everyone go watch Overcompensating. This is not sponsored, clearly, because we've never had a sponsorship ever.
Yeah, so if you want to sponsor... If you want to
sponsor us,
just slide in those DMs. We'll show you out.
Benito Skinner, please sponsor me and kiss me on the lips, maybe. I don't know. I love Benito Skinner. I have such a big crush on him, even though he's gay.
So,
anyway, should we talk
books?
Books.
Anyways, Fourth Wing, Shadow Daddies, Zayden. Please tell me where you are.
They kissed, I think, twice now. The first kiss.
Just kissed?
Yeah, they just kissed.
Okay.
Girl. No spoilers.
I'm not asking for any reason. I'm just asking.
Yeah, they kissed big time outside after, because Scaly, however you pronounce her name, and Taryn, Scaly.
I'm only calling her Scaly from now. I can't pronounce it.
Every time I read it, I just go Skezga in my head. I'm like Scaly in my head. And like I know it's like I don't know how to pronounce it.
I literally have no idea how to pronounce it.
But anyway, both of their dragons were.
She's Scaly now though.
She's Scaly. Scaly and Tarn.
Scaly and Tarn
were getting freaky, and it was making.
And they're like, "Oh fuck, I'm so horny."
They
what
were
do I
so
do?
horny, and Zayden was out there smoking
like,
chair, whatever the heck that drug was he was
like,
smoking.
Oh yeah,
I'm assuming it's
chill.
some sort of weed type of
It's
thing.
basically fantasy weed.
That's what I was assuming.
And my assumption.
And yeah, and they were chatting and being like meh, 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 and then all of a sudden making out. And wow! It was so hot. It was so hot. Yeah. So we loved that.
All flustered, hot, and bothered.
Oh my god!
And
I was like laying out by the pool too. I was like, I've got to go inside. I can't be reading this in public.
I got to hop in this water real quick.
Yeah. So that was really hot. And then he like stopped and he was like, he was like, go whatever he said. He was like, for my mercy or whatever, I need you to leave. Because he was like, I can't leave you, and if you don't go, we're gonna fuck up here. So he was like, I need you to leave, and I for some reason thought that was the hottest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then they also, what I just read, like just now, what I finished was they were in that like other territory where Mira was there, her sister, because they were like getting like field work, I guess
training,
technically, yeah. And then the Griffins. Also, wait, what are Griffins?
So, this is where my imagination cracks me up. Here, let me,
Because they keep talking about Griffins, and
yes.
I'm like, are they bad guys? Like, they're like bird-like creatures, aren't they?
Yes. So, a Griffin, it's like, they're the ones that, like, look kind of like this.
Yeah, like
you know?
an eagle.
Like, they're like eagles, but, like, also just, like, part lion or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And like they fly. I don't know.
But why are they like bad guys? Like why do they run away from the Griffins and fight with the Griffins?
Isn't it? Sorry guys if I'm wrong. It's been like over
sound
a
off
year.
in the comments if you guys know the answer.
It's been over a year since I've read Fourth Wing, so I'm trying to remember. Aren't the Griffins the ones where like the other territory that they have like beef with, they ride Griffins? So like the other I guess territory, kingdom, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is in this book, like their people all ride Griffins.
Got it.
And like how they ride their dragons, the other people have their Griffins and they beef with each other.
Well, so they were with Mira's what are they called? Wings, wherever she was stationed or whatever.
Quadrant,
squad or whatever. Squadron.
I don't know. Squadron.
Yeah, whatever. They were with
Sorry,
Mira's
guys, we don't
things,
know how to say anything.
And Violet heard Taryn in her head be like, "Griffins are coming. You guys gotta go." And so they had to get her out of here. Mira was like, "You've got to go. You cannot be here." And Violet was like, "No, I'm not leaving you. What if you die? Blah blah blah. Whatever." And Zayden literally had to carry her out of there, kicking and screaming, so hot. And also the way Mira like screamed at Dane and was like, "You need to get your shit together. Like you're really pissed at Violet because Zayden's dragon's mate chose Violet. Like that's not her fault.
Exactly.
Why are you freaking like taking it out on her? It's not her choice." Whatever.
If I ever see Dane.
Literally, I'm over Dane. He's so annoying. He's literally so annoying. And I knew it was gonna happen. At least he's not as bad as Tamlin, as far as I know.
True.
But he's like a mini baby Tamlin. Like he's on his way.
Yeah.
And I don't like that about him. Anywho, so yeah, Zayden had to carry her out of there. They got everyone else out. And Dane kept looking back and Zayden was like, "I've got her, go." Which I was like, oh my God. And then before he after Dane flies off, Zayden just all of a sudden starts making out with Violet again. So hot. He's like, and the way Violet was saying it, she was like, he's kissing me as if he doesn't know if we're gonna survive this, and as if it's his last chance to do it. because she was like, he was gentle with me the first time, and right now he's like hungry while he's kissing me. And I was like,
literally.
And he just
every time
he just had her go like this, and then Taryn came down and picked her up and flew
Just
away. Yep. And then they made it back to Basgaith, however you pronounce it. Basgath. I don't know. Basgaith? How do you guys say it? I don't know. Anywho. And yeah, so that was
That's
the last.
where audiobooks have the win. They know how to pronounce it.
Not me. Bless you. So that was the last thing I read, but I'm trying to think what else like notable happened in between him kissing her and him kissing her again. And really, honestly, nothing, because the only important thing is them kissing.
Honestly.
Oh, well, actually, what's his name? Jack. Oh, well, wait. Hang on. Time out. Violet got attacked in her sleep.
Yes.
And by like 7 other first years. And Darna gave Violet her power to freeze time because Violet was about to die. And Taryn was like, he's almost there. And of course I knew who he is. Obviously it's Xaden. But then the way Xaden went in there, and all of a sudden Violet was in front of him, he was like, what the heck? And then cast his shadows and killed all of them. And the way he was like, after he saw all of Violet's bruises and everything, he was like, I wish I killed him slower. Woo! Wow! So that's hot. That's crazy. And then they were doing their battles, their like sparring battles and whatever.
Yes.
And Jack, or I guess is his name, the guy that always wants to kill Violet, finally was matched up with her. And so they had a battle, and that was crazy. She almost died. But then she slipped like orange, or like he's allergic to orange, and had like orange essence or juice or something. And she slipped that somehow in his mouth. I don't remember exactly. I was kind of scared. I was kind of really scared. And she
Erin
won.
was fearing for her life. She was about to die on that sparring mat.
And even though like the rest of the book still, and then there's 2 other books, so I knew she wouldn't die, but I was scared, guys. I was scared for her. Yeah. So that happened. I know other crazy things happened. Oh, they did the squad battle, and they stole the map from her mom's office. That was super exciting.
Yeah.
And like finding out all of the other first year's like signets. Like Quinn can astral project. That's so freaking cool. And also, I love Liam. Her like protector guy. Like I kind of really was, when she was like starting to get super horny and she saw Liam and she was like, oh my god, I'm like about to fuck Liam, I have to get out of here. I kind of really wish that she fucked Liam. Because I really like him. I think he's super cute. And the way they like talk in the library together.
Have the best relationship.
Oh, it's so precious. Like, oh, I love it. It's like what Dane should be to her.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. So I kind of like hope that they kiss at some point. Like I hope Liam just kisses her. Like that's really what I'm hoping for. And then I hope Violet's like, Liam, I'm sorry, that was great, but like I can't do this. She's like, Liam, like no, like you're so sweet, but like I like can't do this, Liam. I'm sorry, you have to forgive me. No. I love Xaden. Anyway, and then I hope Xaden no, like stop. I love Xaden. Mira, you don't get it. You don't understand him like I do. That's basically exactly what she said when she was talking to her sister.
Pretty much.
No, you don't understand him. I don't know anything about him, but I understand him to his core. I get him. So that's Violet Sorrengail in a nutshell.
Literally.
Just nutshelled her. Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Nutshell. Violet.
Yes, exactly. I feel like that's probably all the notable things that happened since I continued reading. But
any other predictions?
I'm really interested to see. Oh my god. Also, they can talk. Violet and Xaden can talk to each other in their heads now. Oh! So that's really exciting. She literally, like, in like the last 3 pages that I read, she just figured out how to talk back to him. So that's really exciting. And he was like, when he came to whatever camp she was at, like when she was with Mira's people or whatever. And he was like, turns out they can't go more than 3 days without being with each other. And then they were like in the battle brief or whatever. And Dane was like, 3 days? Seriously, dude, you couldn't have gone more than 3 days? And everyone was like, it's the dragons, you don't know. And then in Violet's head, Xaden's like, how do you know that it wasn't me who couldn't go 3 days without seeing you? And she was like, jabbed him. And I was like, Violet, just play along.
Violence.
Violet, just be like,
Play
okay.
along, violence.
Oh, and he said something.
Violence.
He said, you don't have to blah, 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 be so violent. Because he calls her violence. And then he said like something about how she's violent in like a flirty way. And I was like,
And it's just
and I was
hot. Literally.
and then I splooged.
I can't wait for you to read specific parts of the book, and that's all
Of
I'm
this
gonna
book?
say. One of them in this book, and I'll say something because it's in the next book. It's not spoiler, but the people who will get it, and by the time you get to the second book, you'll forget that I even said this.
Okay.
I can't wait for Erin to read the scene of the throne room, and if you know, you fucking know.
Like in Mist and Fury? The throne room scene in Mist and Fury? When he's like, don't worry, it's just your body reacting.
No, Erin, the throne room scene in Iron Flame changed my life.
Oh my god. I'm so excited.
My jaw below the floor. It wasn't on the floor. My jaw was below the floor. And those who know the throne room scene know what I'm freaking talking about.
I'm so excited to keep reading. I think I'm going to get, I'm going to get a lot of reading done this summer.
Oh, I'm sure.
My plan is to finish all of this whole series, even finish this book before the end of summer.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
And when Erin starts to read this book, I'm going to read this book too, which I do hate to break it to you. I've heard really bad things about that book. So,
do you think that I can finish all of Fourth Wing, all of Throne of Glass, and all of Crescent City before the next ACOTAR book comes out?
well, the problem is you have to.
I know.
So what a lovely segue into Crescent City.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, I finished Crescent City, and let me tell you, I have not stopped thinking about it since the day I freaking finished it. I don't know where the hate on Crescent City comes from. This shit was good, okay? The only thing was, like, in the second book, I had a little bit of an ick for the one romance, the main romance. I thought it was a little bit too much. I mean, maybe if you really like your spice, you'd like it, but it felt a little forced.
Okay.
Which I loved the two characters together. It was just all of like the spicy scenes in the second book. I was like, I don't like it. I feel like it just came out of nowhere, and I'm not the biggest fan. But it gets made up for because there's another character who has some spicy scenes in the second book, and wow. Anyways, but so it's definitely her spiciest of all the series, let me tell you.
Spiciest?
Yes, and the only thing that I will say, it's not really a spoiler because it's like general plot, is it is crazy going from like Feyre in ACOTAR and similar to the main character of Throne of Glass, where it's like, ooh, I'll occasionally have a glass of berry wine and chill and enjoy my night, to it goes to the main character in Crescent City doing basically fairy coke in the club bathroom.
Hot.
Yeah. And there's like cell phones, there's guns, there's like
there's cell phones?
Yeah, it's like a modern fantasy. It's like an urban modern fantasy. But it's still high fantasy where it takes place in like its own world. But there's like, it's just, yes. So it's very different style. So I think that's where maybe some people don't like it as much.
Yeah.
I loved it. I cried. I'm laughing because I can hear the boys. But yeah, so I cried a couple times finishing the last book, and I can't stop thinking about it. And part of it too is I'm just thinking about how like I don't have any Sarah J. Maas to read right now.
That's
Like, I
horrible.
have nothing to look forward to until she releases another book. I can't, because when I finished Throne of Glass, I was like, my whole world feels empty because Throne of Glass is the best series to ever exist on this earth.
Mhm.
But I was like, but I still have Crescent City to read. You know, that's in the future. But now I'm all caught up on her books, and I'm like, what do I do with my life? And like I said at the beginning, all I'm gonna freaking say is they're all freaking connected. So
Can't wait.
all I'm thinking about is I need her to come out with books right now because I need to know what's going to happen. So also, if you have read ACOTAR and you are waiting for the next ACOTAR book to come out, Erin is the perfect example of this, and you have not read Throne of Glass or Crescent City yet. Forget about the next ACOTAR book. You have to read these before the next ACOTAR book comes out. And yeah.
I'm so excited to start Throne of Glass because I know it's going to be one of the best experiences of my life, but I'm so scared to finish Throne of Glass. Like, I'm scared to be in the after.
Yeah.
I'm so
You
scared.
should be scared.
Like, I love
You should
having
be
it to
scared.
look forward to. Like, I feel like if I felt as sad as I did after finishing Silver Flame,
Mm-hmm.
which even though Silver Flame, for me personally, was my favorite out of all 5 ACOTAR books, I loved that one. That one meant the most to me. So I felt so sad after finishing that one alone, regardless of it being like the end of the series
Mhm.
thus far. I'm so scared for how I'm going to feel finishing Throne of Glass.
You should be scared.
Like, am I going to fall into a deep depression? I will.
Probably.
I'm going to.
I know I said this last time, and I'm going to say it again. I genuinely think about it every single day.
I've heard that
like-
from everybody.
I genuinely think about Throne of Glass every single day. It sounds like an over-exaggeration, and it's simply not. Like,
Mhm.
I've cried about it twice this week. I watched a TikTok on it yesterday, and I'm sitting there sobbing over this TikTok that I saw on Throne of Glass when I read it a year ago.
That's how I feel about Wicked. I cry every single time I think or see anything related to Wicked. I cry every single time.
It is just so soul crushing. My sister right now is reading Throne of Glass, and she's nearing the end of the tandem read, and I'm just like, girl, you're in the thick of it now, because
Oh my
the series is so good. But like, for those who have read it, you know, once you get towards the end of the tandem read, or even if you don't do the tandem, but like towards the end of Empire of Storms, and then the end of that and Kingdom of Ash is just, that small part of the series is so traumatizing in itself.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to be in the thick of it and just be
Yes.
racking my brain for how to go on.
Yes.
How
And
to
then
continue
you'll
on after
read
that.
Crescent City, and then you'll be on the same spot. And hopefully by then, the next book of whichever series will be coming out. And all I also have to say is fuck all you people who hate on SJM, because when we post our TikToks about SJM and just on TikTok in general, I see a lot of hate for her being like, oh my gosh, if I see an SJM book on their bookshelf, immediately blocked. I'm immediately scrolling past and not listening to a word they say if I see ACOTAR on their bookshelf. Shut the fuck up. You are
Slay.
not better than everyone else because you say you don't like SJM. Okay? There is a reason she's popular.
Uh-huh.
All right? Just say you don't like the vibe, you know?
It's fine.
SJM is perfect because she's great for if you just like to vibe, and she's great if you like to have the deeper thinking into it, because you can read all of her series on both ways if you just want to vibe your way through it, or if you want the deeper thought, because in all of her series she plants little things into it throughout
She's
the
a
entire
genius.
series. Like Throne of Glass, she mentions things in the very first book that don't become relevant again until the last book, which is absolutely insane for an 8-book series. She's got that shit in her head, plotted out. She be connecting it. She be
And if you
so
don't
shut
like
the fuck up.
if you don't like ACOTAR or SJM, okay, why do you have to hate on us? Because we do.
Yeah.
Sorry that she makes me feel things, okay?
I know.
And sorry that I freaking love the things that she makes me feel.
The way she makes me feel.
Okay, I love her writing. I love her books, even though I've only read 5 of them, but still, that's enough for me to know.
Just wait. It's just going to get better.
Like, just, you can like your stuff and I can like mine.
Exactly. We're not all going to like the same books. So, like, just because someone might like one book that's popular and you don't because you think you're better than everyone, or maybe, I'll be nice and maybe it just wasn't your cup of tea.
That's okay. That's fine.
That's fine. But that doesn't mean that you gotta absolutely hate on people who like it. Okay?
Yeah, leave us alone.
I'm sure you like shit that I don't like, and I'm not gonna be like meh about it.
And
but
you know what?
It's
fun where we are.
Yeah.
We like reading her books. We're having a good time reading them.
Nothing makes me feel the way SJM books make me feel. I love fantasy books. Here, if you need book recommendations, there are 2 books that have made me feel even remotely close to the way SJM has made me feel. One of them, Fourth Wing, another popular one that gets shit on. The Iron Flame and Onyx Storm, I can't say the same, to be honest about it. But Fourth Wing itself made me feel things. Okay? Second book. Second book, guys. Second book that made me feel even just a smidge close to that SJM feeling. Quicksilver. Okay? So if you're in a hole and you're looking for a book to read Quicksilver, because oh my freaking damn. And yeah. But nothing makes me feel like her.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Other night,
my salami's got me off the freaking walls
No,
today.
I'm going off what you were saying.
Yes.
The other night, I was saying to my fiance, I was like, this book is great. I really, really love it. But I can't wait to be back in SJM's world. I just want to be back in her world.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a great book, but it's not SJM's world. If this if this all tied in with SJM's world, it would be perfect. It would be perfect.
The way she writes is just,
it's so good.
It makes me feel
like I can't even, I didn't even realize how far along in this book I was, because it's not making me feel the way SJM's books made me feel. Like, it's still making me feel a lot. Don't get me wrong, I'm very much enjoying this read. I love it. I'm hooked. I'm in. But I didn't even realize that I'm almost done, because normally by now I'm like, okay,
well, also
things are happening.
Yes, but also think about how you felt reading ACOTAR,
Yeah,
like the first
was
ACOTAR.
The worst thing ever.
To
be honest, did not like that book.
You do have to think about that.
I love SJM. I did not like the first ACOTAR book. It
Yes.
took me months and months and months and months and months to
I
get
am
through that
in the
book.
rare few that actually enjoyed it.
I'm definitely gonna reread those books, because I'm a big rereader, rewatcher. I love the second time I read or watch anything is my favorite time to read or watch anything, because I don't know it well enough to like know everything that's gonna happen, but I know what to look for now. Yes. Like, I'll know.
You have to reread
ACOTAR
after you read everything else. Because now that I finished the rest of SJM, I'm like, knowing what I know now I need to go back and reread
Like, I can't
everything.
wait to finish the SJM universe and then start back from the beginning.
Yes.
And go again. I'm a huge One Tree Hill fan, like biggest One Tree Hill fan you can think of. Not actually, but I'm a huge One Tree Hill fan. Every single time I finish the show, I start back again from episode 1. Every single time, just start from the top once again. Did producer just text us?
No, but I was just looking at the time, because I have no idea how long we've been recording.
Yeah.
But I
got this text from my friend
it's
49 minutes ago. And it was, she sent that at the beginning of the pod.
Okay, so I guess maybe
we should call it
quits. Do we have any other current updates on books or anything?
I don't think so. Sorry, guys. This was a crazy episode.
Yeah, I hope you liked it, though, because I honestly prefer the unhinged vibes.
Me too.
I have way more.
Bless you. I
have more fun when we're a little bit off our rocker.
And a little unsupervised.
So maybe that's it. I had a whole pack of salami and we're unsupervised.
Being unsupervised is fun. So if this auto cut comes out good, we might be unsupervised more often, because I had so much fun filming
Yeah.
this episode.
Me too, because I don't feel like I'm sitting there like, oh, producer's not gonna like this.
Well, get lost, producer.
He
We don't need
did.
you anymore, unless maybe we do because we haven't watched this back yet. Anyway, I guess we'll call it quits for
The
tonight.
other night I had a dream where it was like we made a TikTok and it was like to the song, it's finally just you and me
And
you.
your friend.
and however it goes, and your friend Steve. But it was me and you and just producer
That
while
honestly
we were
is
recording.
like
and I'm
the
like, that's
trio,
what it
though.
feels like.
That also is just the
Just
trio,
in real
though.
life a little bit, yeah. Okay, anyways, sorry. Just had to get that thought out there into the universe.
I hope you guys made it all the way through this episode. It was a crazy one. It was all over the place. I'm really sorry for
And
how
sorry I keep coughing
crazy
like
it
a
was.
toddler.
But we love you with all our hearts.
Like,
And
follow, subscribe,
share this with your best
Comment.
friend.
share with your best friend. Let us know what else you want to see from us.
Please tell us how pretty we are in the comments. We really need to hear it. Please. Just tell me I'm pretty. Please.
Please
JK. But I love you so much. And say it back.
say it fucking back.
Say it back. Anyway. And we will
Say
see you guys. I don't know when we'll see you next. Hopefully,
We'll be a little bit more on
Guys,
time. I don't know.
just give us a break.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm kidding.
know,
We're just
we say on Tuesdays. There's a chance I edit this tonight and it comes out tomorrow. There's a chance I don't, and then it does come out on Tuesday. I don't know. We pipe it.
You know what? We're gonna keep you guys on your toes. How about
Exactly. We're just keeping you guys on your toes, so you gotta follow us on everything to stay in the loop
that?
and see when we're gonna be.
You got it. Go ahead.
See when we're gonna be posting things.
Yeah, and popping up on your page.
Yeah.
And giving you some treats. And
Okay.
we love you. Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta
We've
get
gotta
out
get
of
out of
here
here.
because
We're just girls. Bye. Love you.
It's like, okay, producer!
Producer.
Producer!
Producer.
Come turn this thing off!